Hey, I'm Adam Crow with Cento Capital, realtor with Remax Garden City. I'm here with my partner, Andre, who's our operations guy for Cento Capital. I just want to give a quick update on what's going on with the property that we're closing in Belleville. We're closing it next month. This is a property that Andre, he did find himself, and he helped with negotiating and bringing it together. He's also kind of the brains behind the actual property and bringing up the actual layout and bringing it from our current of one commercial, 5 residential, and we're bringing it to, it's going to be one commercial with on 7 residential. And what that's going to look like is about $144,000 gross on the property. After expenses, we projected it'll probably be about $107,000 on net income, and our projected value on the property will be about $1.78 million, starting from a $660,000 purchase price. So Andre, with this property here, what about this property stood out to you?
Well, thank you for this kind introduction.
There we
go. First of all, I'm sure you've got some good footage of the outside, and you see how this building stands out from the rest of them.
Yes.
It's got a lot of character. Yeah. A lot of work had gone into rehabbing the front of it.
Right.
So you come inside, right away you see a lot of potential. Like you said, it's 5 residential apartments. You do a quick walkthrough, you can see how you can subdivide it without pigeonholing people into smaller apartments, make it nice boutique style apartments and convert it into 6+1, making it a 7 residential plus 1 commercial.
Right. And so the actual property itself, from the style point, it's a lot of exposed stone.
Yes.
And do you think we're going to keep the exposed stone, or do you think we're going to cover it up?
We're going to definitely keep the exposed stone on the outside.
On the outside, all right.
All the inside one, except for maybe the one that you see behind me, is getting covered up.
Okay. And so from the having the exposed stone, why would we cover that up?
There's a lot of work to make it look pretty.
Okay.
And it's quite costly.
It's quite costly.
That's as much as we want to keep it exposed and authentic looking, is just cost prohibitive at this stage.
That makes sense. Okay. And walking through the property, what did you see in this property that made you think, hey, I can increase this from 5 residential and add an additional 2 units?
Basically just seeing the layout, the way the space lays out, and sort of having a somewhat of a mock-up in your head and say, okay, you know what, we can maybe put an extra unit here, like I said, without pigeonholing somebody into a micro apartment. And as you see, like they're decent size. We're standing actually in the actual apartment that's going to be the same physical dimensions. It's just going to be revamped. It's a pretty decent space. Right.
So instead of having a whole bunch of bachelors, we're going to do one bedroom.
All one bedroom.
So they're going to be a pretty good size.
Yeah.
And from my understanding is that we've got about a 14-foot floor on the 3rd floor.
14-foot ceiling.
14-foot
ceiling.
Yes,
we're going to start at a 14-foot ceiling at the front, and as the building slopes down to the back, as you can see here, it's about 8.5 feet.
Okay.
And we're down to 7 in the back.
So that's something that's pretty unique.
Yes.
Yeah, so that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So something that we're excited to bring to market is, with the design implementation, which Andre has taken a pretty full lead role on it, helping out with quotes and bringing all that together. He's really played an integral role in Cento Capital. One thing we pride ourselves being, a little unique from other property investors is that we're trying to bring everything full in-house. So a guy like Andre, he is here to help us and help us grow. We don't have to rely on too many external sources to make sure that we kind of keep costs low. And we do have another partner as well in here that's helping us with bringing together a lot of our quotes, just to make sure, again, same thing, just to kind of keep them as low as humanly possible. And also building on top of that by making sure that we can hire internally people that are on salary, and again, kind of give us that little competitive advantage to how we can purchase a property. We can make it great to market and just do it for a lot less than other people that have to hire external contractors and not have to worry about getting 2, 3, 4, 5 quotes from different people, because that's, it can really make or break your construction. We bought this property on the low side, but that construction we found could be higher than the actual purchase price. Now, when you're actually looking at the floor plans, the layouts, you're getting your quotes on the property, what do you think what was important for you for finding, I guess, for contractors that were outside of our current scope of quotes?
I couldn't agree with you more on all the points you made about having in-house sort of construction oversight, because reliability is number one. So
Right.
to answer your question, to be someone who's going to be doing it on budget and
Right.
reliably, somebody that you don't have to,
Right.
watch over 100% of the time, as
Right.
most homeowners can sort of sympathize with. You hire somebody, and then to your dissatisfaction, things are done improperly.
Right.
And then somebody of proper contract grade comes in and says, well, everything here needs to come out.
Right.
I don't know why you paid this guy any amount of
course.
money.
So
So this is reliability, and obviously, budget is a big thing. Like you said, yeah, we did get this property at a good deal, so
Right.
you want to stay.
We want to stay in
That's
line
tight.
with the rest of you, right?
Yeah.
Of course. And so you're yourself, like, we are out of town buyers, even yourself, you're still out of town, and you're going to have probably a little bit more eyes on this project than the rest of us will. So that'll help as well for make sure that any contracts we do hire outside of our own personal internal network stays on budget and stays on task.
Absolutely.
Now, how have you found trying to find contractors out of town for
It's so for anybody who's doing it, sort of parallel to us, it's
Right.
a lot of growing pains. A
Right.
lot of people, the moment they see the out of town area code on the phone,
Right.
and especially if it's a 647-416 number, they think you made a money.
Right.
So the
I see that, yeah.
outrageous
Hey, the
quotes,
Toronto money.
Toronto money is
Right.
coming in. Let's just
Right.
fleece them, right? So that's number one. Number two is it's a busy season period, right?
Right.
So there's a lot of money floating around, and people are
course.
spending a lot of money. So it's not so much buyer's market; it's seller's market if you're a contractor, right?
course.
So you can pick and choose the projects you want to work in.
Right.
And if I look at a project like this as a contractor versus a simple basement rental,
Mhm.
I'll take the basement rental all day long, right?
course.
In the new subdivision.
Right.
So this is quite unique, and it's going to come with its unique challenges, I'm sure.
It will. But we're ready for the task. So this is just a very brief intro to the property we have in Belleville. And I do thank you very much, Andre, for taking the time and talking with me about this property. Stay tuned. We are going to try to give continual updates on how the progress goes. This is just the first phase of the whole property. We're still getting started, and we're going to be closing this property, like I said, in 4 weeks. But again, thank you very much. Follow our journey and see where we end up on this project.
My pleasure, Adam.
Thank you.